What's up, NFL fans? It's NFL Nate back again with another weekly picks on the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the divisional round, and I'm going to be making my picks and predictions for all four games. 8 teams left in the playoffs. It's win or go home. All teams are fighting to get into the AFC and NFC championship games. Before we jump into it, I'm so close to 100 subscribers. I'm trying to hit it by the Super Bowl. So if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be covering more NFL playoff content, NFL draft, coaching free agent, and free agency. So you got to stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and let's jump right into it. Last week I did not do very well. I went 2-4, probably my worst week of the whole season. I hadn't really had a super bad week yet, so this was the one. My total playoff record's still 2-4, but I promise you I'm going to do better this week. The first game is on Saturday. We have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. This game's going to be really interesting. A battle of the high-powered Green Bay offense versus the Los Angeles Rams' stingy defense. The Rams really shut down Russell Wilson and the Seahawks last week. On the other hand, the Green Bay Packers had a bye. The one matchup everyone's looking forward to is Davante Adams, arguably the number one wide receiver in the league, versus Jalen Ramsey, arguably the number one cornerback in the league. This matchup is really going to determine the game because Jalen Ramsey has put up very impressive numbers compared to against number one wide receivers. So this is really going to be the matchup that everybody's going to want to watch. The other side of the ball, you have the Rams offense, who we don't really know who's starting at quarterback. Probably going to be Goff against the Green Bay Packers defense. I think they might run the ball okay because the Packers defense isn't that good. So the Packers run defense isn't that good. So they should put up some decent run numbers. But for the Green Bay Packers offense, I think Matt LaFleur will scheme around Jalen Ramsey. Davante Adams might have a decently good game, but it's going to be really hard to get him the ball. So I think they might give some targets to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. They'll run the ball more with Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. And they'll try to keep the pressure off of Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Donald's going to be coming after him. I think it's a really close one, but I think in the end, the cold weather is going to get to the Rams, and the Packers will win in a really, really close game at the very end, 27-24. The next game is on Saturday. We have the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a battle of the high-powered offenses, two quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Both these QBs super good this year. Both of them got wins last week on Wild Card Weekend. The Ravens coming in as the underdogs, but I think they're going to win this one because I think Lamar Jackson is going to be able to make enough big plays. This Baltimore Ravens defense schemed super well against the Tennessee Titans, and that's really, really impressive. So I think they make a different scheme, and I think the defensive coordinator is really going to carry this Baltimore Ravens defense. Hold Josh Allen and the Bills to under 30 points, just like the Colts did. And I think in the end, Lamar Jackson will clutch up, make his way to the AFC Championship game, and the Ravens will win 31-28. Next, we have the first Sunday game. We have the Cleveland Browns taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Browns are coming in here as big underdogs because the Kansas City Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champions. I think they have a shot at this one, but the Kansas City Chiefs have been resting their starters for 2 weeks. I think both defenses aren't going to play too well, and it's mainly going to be back and forth. If the Browns can get up early, that will be really helpful, but I think the Chiefs are really going to want the ball right off the bat. If they win the coin toss and get the ball, go score a touchdown, it's going to be really hard for the Browns to come back. Last week, they got a gift touchdown right off the bat of the game, and I don't think this is going to happen this game. I think Patrick Mahomes takes control of this game, doesn't really want to do tons of crazy comebacks like last year, and they take control and win this one pretty easily, 42-31 in a shootout. And our final game, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is the third matchup between these two teams, both pretty good teams in the NFC South. This is going to be a really, really interesting game to watch. Tom Brady hasn't been able to get Drew Brees. The Saints have won both these matchups. Alvin Kamara should have a good game. But I think it really comes down to, can the Bucs run the ball well? Because the last few times they played the Saints, the Saints have gone up early, so the Saints have gone up early, so the Bucs aborted the run game. But if they stick with the run game, it can open up the play action pass. But I think the Saints will get up early, and the Bucs, it's going to be really hard to stick with that run game. The Saints will shut down the Bucs offense, but it'll be a close one in the end, and I think Drew Brees clutches up and beats Tom Brady for a third time this year, and the Saints win 30-27. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm so close to 100 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. I'm going to be covering tons more NFL playoff content, coaching, free agency, and the NFL draft, so stay tuned. Watch my last video about the NFL draft right there. And my next video is going to be top 5 coaching vacancies and the best spots for new head coaches to land. So I'll see you guys all in the next one. See ya!